Good morning from Epcot. It is a wonderful morning. It is drizzling, fun times again. But welcome to Epcot. It is Festival of the Arts, and this is going to be a festival-based vlog with lots of food, snacks, drinks, beer flights, paintings, the lot. So lots of people seem to be heading in, so we're going to crack on and head into the park. But welcome to a cloudy day here at Epcot. Hopefully the sun will be out tomorrow. Let's head in. Okay, so Festival of the Arts. It is my favourite festival, if you ask me. Epcot has 4 different festivals. We have Festival of the Arts, we have Food and Wine Festival, we have Flower and Garden, and Festival of the Holidays. The Festival of the Arts runs in January, February, and I think March, I could be wrong, but it is all a celebration of food, wine and arts, from performances to artists to chalk to everything. So that's the rundown. We're here for the food and the booze, but there we are. But we are going to head around because there is an exhibition on. We'll show you the artists and we'll head around. Make sure you pick up a passport, which is what we're going to do now as we head around to the festival area. So welcome to Communico Plaza. We have the stage for the celebration and canto. We have the Festival of the Arts station. As you can see, there's lots of artists all around, so you can have a good wander. A lot of the time the artists are here, and you can buy originals, prints, you name it, it's available. So if I show you on the Epcot map, so here's the entrance. You've got Spaceship Earth at the bottom, and you have lots of different festival bits and bobs all around kind of the park. So we're in this area here with all the festival section. We have Communico Plaza, and then as we go around World Showcase, there's lots of different artists and food booths as you go around. So the whole festival is all around World Showcase, and it just looks like so much fun. So I've employed a trusty helper here. Make sure you pick up your festival passport for all your festival needs. We have a welcome section showing fun for all the ages. And as you go through the book, there are all different informations regarding the festival. It is a key piece of festival information, from art pieces to food around the world and merchandise. Did we do well? And don't forget the Disney on Broadway concert series. There's also your food and bits in here. It's a great souvenir. You can pick it up there. You can stamp in the back as well and do the collection. So make sure you grab a festival passport when you come, because it's a great piece of information. This is Fine Art by the Collector's Edition, and they have some really lovely pieces in here of Mickey. This one here, however, is $4,000 for Mickey at the bottom. So it's not cheap. Certainly not cheap. New for the festival this year in Communico Hall, we have a Once Upon a Stage, which is the celebration of Disney on Broadway. And we're going to head around and head in. So this is so cool. This is the giraffe from The Lion King. How wonderful. This is amazing. This is definitely what this space was made for. We have lots of stalls and showcases. Oh, well done, Disney. Well done. Oh wow, look at the Lion King area. They have some photo ops. This is the Lion King, and you can hold Simba. I will insert a photo in here. That was so cool. I loved it. And then we have Aladdin and his lamp. Just look at all the costumes. It's just, oh, I really like this area. It's fantastic. Well done, Disney. Well done. Ooh, the rain has just kicked in a little bit, so we're going to dip into Figments Inspiration Station, because there is a few bits on my list to try and hear. One being the colourful beer flight, and 2 being a pastry tart thing, which I'll show you in a minute. So we'll just we'll get the bits and then I'll show you what we get. This was really good last year. This was one of the best, so let's fingers crossed for this year as well. So here's what we've got from Figments Inspiration Station. So we have the rainbow cider flight, which looks fantastic, and the rainbow beer flight, and the raspberry pastry tart, which is basically a pop tart in Figment colours. That is looking cool. Okay, so let's give this a try. So I'm going for the green with envy blonde ale. All these are from the brewing company in Tampa. That's good. It's quite light. It's got fruity taste. The next one is the blue butterfly from Tampa. Oh, that's good. That's really light. It's more like an IPA. And this last one is the Make to All Things Purple, which is very purple, I have to say. That has more of a bitter taste. It's darker. And then we have the Figment pastry, which if we break into, just that pastry biscuity inside. Very good. The fly and the pastry tart was $15. So, and that's with tax. Very happy with that. Well, we're going to enjoy. Okay, I'll give you a quick review in case you're coming. Last year there was a little bit more of an obscure flavour to them, so it had its ups because it was very different, but it had its downs because one of them I weren't so keen on. These were very similar, which again has its ups and its downs. I would probably say 7 out of 10, just because I don't think it was unique enough. Linda's cider flight was cherry, blood orange and pineapple, and I think that was more of a distinct flavour portfolio. I sound like I know what I'm talking about, and I really don't. But we're going to head around World Showcase starting at Mexico. But let me know in the comments where you start your journey around the world. I spoke too soon. Having consulted the map, change of plan, we are going the other way. We're starting at Canada, which is new. We're not going to know our way. We may get lost and just find us meandering around World Showcase. First try of the festival is the Caprese Poutine from Refreshment Port. These were $8.50 and they look lovely, and they are fresh batch, so they look really, really good. The poutine. The ingredients were uber fresh. The fries were really hot, had a lovely spice and flavour to them. The pesto dressing, the vinaigrette, 11 out of 10. That will take some beating at this festival. It really will. That, if you get a fresh batch, was stunning. Just 11 out of 10. Well done, Disney. Yet again. So leaving Canada, we enter the UK Pavilion after just a short flight across. You can see the Rose and Crown in the distance, and you can actually see from here that it's actually quite quiet still in here today. The weather is still keeping people at bay. For all you fans of temperature watching, it is about 6 or 7 degrees today at the minute, with highs of about 11. So it is still quite chilly. But I put warm, you're absolutely fine. But it is still slightly chilly. But look at UK. Here we go. We're in the UK Pavilion. Does this look like your street? Or your local boozer? I've never noticed it's on High Street. That's quite funny. Never noticed it had a street name before. That's quite cool. It is fun to be in though, and it is one of the bigger pavilions. Next up for the drink, I have gone for the non-alcoholic berry smoothie. It's $5 on the Encanto Pavilion, and just look at how beautiful it is. I literally only got this for the cup, and it is worth every dollar, because that is stunning. And I can't wait to try it actually. It's going to be very refreshing, very healthy. Okay, the rain has started, so I've got another layer on, which is why I've currently got a lot going on up here. But review of the drink, the glass is perfection. The drink was very nice, it was just a very cold smoothie, but for $5 for that glass, I might go and buy another one. It was just perfection just for the price. But I'm now on the second flight of the day, so let me show you. So coming in from the American Pavilion, we have another beer flight. Now this was my favourite last year. We've got 3. So we've got a Pineapple Daydream, a Neon Palette Lager and a Peanut Butter and Chocolate Stout. They're different, but this was my best of the festival last year, so I'll let you know what I think. So first of all is the Wicked Weed Pineapple Daydream IPA. It looks really good. And ooh, that has a lovely bitter taste to it, but really refreshingly with the pineapple. Really good. I've got high hopes for this flight, I really have. So next up is the Swamphead Brewery Neon Palette Lager. It's from Florida. It's very pale. It's got a Desperado kind of taste, that tequila-y, spirity. It's not my favourite at the minute. So this is the Lost Coast Brewery Peanut Butter and Chocolate Milk Stout. It's from California. It's very peanut buttery. If it's not your thing, then that won't be your thing. It's very smooth. I'm going to say this was my favourite flight of the festival last year. It's phenomenal. And the American Pavilion have ruined it. They've ruined it. But it's a very nice flight. It's just not what it was last year. I'd probably, if I was giving Figments Imagination Pavilion, I'd give that a 7, I think. For difference, each one's very, very different, but I'd give them a 7 for taste, because the one in the middle is a bit bizarre. Yeah, 7 for me, but it might be very much on your street. We're going to drink them anyway. $10.50 for a flight, by the way. I'm just going to be honest. So I just looked at the menu from last year, and it turns out the first one and the last one, the stout, are exactly the same as last year. So Disney have just swapped out one, so they've not ruined it. It's just the middle one must have made the flight. Never mind. So there we go, just a correction. Okay, I think I've bescored that flight. Might be because I've just drank it all now. But I think that to score them both a 7 is unfair, because I would definitely drink that again. Whereas the one from Figments, I probably wouldn't, basically because it wasn't that it wasn't nice, I just don't think you were getting the difference. So I'll knock that one up a point. So if you do come, I'll give it an 8 now. I think we're heading round to the France Pavilion because we need to look at champagne and snails. Yeah. So as the final dish of the day, we've got the escargot au chocolat from the France Pavilion. It looks absolutely beautiful, I have to say. Good morning and welcome to part 2 of this video, and as you can see, there is no raincoat, there is sun in the sky, there is blue up there, the sun is beaming down on us, and what a morning to be in Epcot. So welcome to part 2 of this video here at Festival of the Arts. Yesterday was fantastic, but after we headed towards the France Pavilion, where we left you after we just had our beer flight over in America. The rain tipped in and we got drenched. So we headed out of the park. So we're back today for part 2, and we're going to do the other side of World Showcase. So yesterday we started at Canada. Today we're going to start at Mexico and work our way round. But let me show you this beautiful park which you've just seen a minute ago in the sunshine. So for reference, today is the 24th of January and the rain has just stopped, and look at the difference from yesterday's entrance. Spaceship Earth is looking beautiful in the blue skies and the sunshine, and everyone's heading in. So it is fairly busy today because everybody has just been relinquished from their rooms and the monorail is just heading through. Oh, what a morning. And for those of you who are interested in temperatures, today's temperature is going to be at highs of around 15. So we've headed up a couple of notches, but I can't tell you what that sunshine does to the temperature. There is no raincoat, just my fleece, and it's just so good to be here. So we're going to head in. I'm just waiting for Linda to arrive. We do have a boarding group for Cosmic Rewind, Guardians of the Galaxy. And I think we're going to grab a Starbucks before we head around. But there's a different feeling in here today. I love Epcot, and I even more love Epcot in the sunshine. It is beautiful. Coffee purchased to keep us going today. So part of the festival is obviously it's Festival of the Arts. So there's painting, and you can join in on the painting. You can just hear the festival and Canto going on behind me. But there is a painting of a mural that is free to do. You get your little paint pot and you can paint by numbers on the mural, and it takes a couple of days and then it's full. We're going to head there now. It starts at 11 o'clock and it's over by Craftsman's Courtyard near Figments Imagination Thingamahoo. So we'll show you what we're going to do. So you pick up your paint and then we follow the rainbow to the wall. Follow the rainbow. So you take your little pot and you get a little brush, and then you can paint 7 squares. So I am number 7.
Yeah, I saw that.
And away we go. It is permanent paint, so watch your clothes.
7.
So there are my spots. So number 7. And a bit at the bottom. Linda's just doing her section there, and everybody makes a mural, and it is lovely in the sunshine, I have to say. And at the end you get a little keepsake of a bookmark. Oh, that's cool. Love, love, love. Highly recommend getting there at 11:30 when it opens though, because the line will pick up quite quick today, I would imagine, and we didn't have much of a wait, but good fun. That loved it. So we're at Deco Delights. We're trying the beer flight here. It's the first flight of the day. I'll show you in a minute. It costs $10.25, but what a lovely looking booth. And once again, blue skies. You're going to get a lot of this today. So here we are, we're on the beer flight. So we have the vanilla bean ice cream beer. We have a strawberry shortcake hard cider and a milk stout with coconut as well. This looks lovely. And just once again, because we've had so many rainy vlogs, look at the view. We're going to start with the vanilla bean ice cream beer. If I can take it out. Cheers. Cheers. Best of the festival.
Absolutely.
Stunning. It is.
Gorgeous.
Wonderful. Wow. Vanilla-y, ice creamy with a fizz at the end of the beer. It just sizzles on your tongue. That's lovely. Really, really lovely. And the weather. Next up is the Keel Farms Strawberry Shortcake Hard Cider. Cheers. Oh, that is, it's very sweet, but it is lovely, I have to say. Even as a not too sweet kind of fan, it's got a lovely balance to it. Reminds me of something that I can't put my finger on. Very nice indeed. 2 out of 3 so far, very, very good. Okay, the last one is the Left Hand Brewery Company Milk Stout with Coconut. Oh, that is gorgeous. It's got a real Guinnessy taste, which is nice for a stout. It is the best. It's got a real Guinnessy flavour with that lovely. It's an 11 out of 10, folks. It's an 11 out of 10. Out of the 3 flights, best hands down, 11 out of 10. Ring the bell, we're done. Game over, time to go home. I have to say, that flight, I just said before, absolutely the best so far of the festival. Really, really loved it. It's got, and the thing with a good flight for me is it's got to be 3 very different flavours. It's got very different flavours. It's got to be unique, because otherwise what's the point? But they've all got to be quite nice as well. And that, every single one, as you taste them, is completely different. And every single one is lovely. It is so hot today, I've had to put sun cream on, which is just unheard of. It is beautiful. So, like I said, we're going to head around Canada. No, we're not. We're heading around Mexico. So like I said, we're going to head around Mexico starting this today. So we're just going to finish it off, and then we're going to head that away and sample some more food and check out the art stalls, which is going to be, it's just, I'm in such a good mood today. Don't know if you can tell. Welcome to Mexico. We're going to head in the Pavilion just to have a quick nosy. But it is a lovely pavilion. Oh, and there's Dante. There's chalk artwork all around World Showcase, so that's our first. We found our first chalk artist. Tell that it's one of the first weekends of the festival, and we've just got some nice weather because look at Epcot today. It is just a sea of people as we approach Norway Pavilion. Wow, this is much busier than we've been having it. So on the art front, this is my favourite artist at the festival. I bought this print the other day, it's really nice. But Scooter is an incredible artist. I have a couple of pieces of his, so if you come to the festival and you get to meet him, come over, because they're absolutely beautiful. They really are. I mean, what a piece of artwork, and if you wish to pause it, you can do, but this is Scooter. Has an Instagram, he's really, really good, and his art pieces are just a lovely piece, and the way that he draws Mickey and Minnie, they're all really story feelings. Yeah, I just love him. Favourite artist at the festival. I really hope you can hear me just because there is a breeze rattling through, but we've gone to the Pastoral Palette. We have the Play on Rosé Flight, so we have a rosé hard cider, we have a rosé blonde ale, and a frozen rosé with a view that you cannot moan about. What a view of World Showcase. Just stunning. Okay, so let's try the rosé flight. So, starting off, we have the rosé hard cider. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, the clock is going off in the corner. That's really nice. It's got a real tart to it. It's got a nice taste. There's a sweetness, but the tart kind of goes through it. This is a blonde ale. That's good. That's really light. It's got a fruity taste. It's got a slight cloud to it. Just ignore the rattle of the car going past. Really, really tasty. And then the one I'm most interested to try is the frozen rosé. Oh yeah, that is super sweet, really refreshing, light. That's very nice. Very nice on a hot day. Although it's very warm in the sunshine. Out of 10, I'm going for 10. It's a 10 out of 10. It's not an 11, but it is a 10 out of 10. Strongly recommend. And it was $10.50. $10.50, and it's for me, it's a flight. You got a cider, a beer, and a rosé. It's different, but tells a story. It's a true flight. A flight. So if you go around World Showcase, there's just something behind here. You can have your photo taken in famous pieces of artwork like the Mona Lisa. And this one that I don't know the name of. They're good. The Screen, allegedly. I can't confirm nor deny if that's the accurate name, but we've just come into the Italian Pavilion to do some shopping. But good fun, make sure you do it. I just love the traditional items that they sell. So like in here you've got all the masks. Also smells incredible in here. That's lovely. So we're heading for some lunch now. Now we're not actually eating from any of the carts today. We've had everything on our list more or less. We're going to head to the Lotus Blossom Cafe because if you've been following along the rest of the vlogs, we have the quick service dining plan this trip. So we're going to make the use of it over there with some Chinese food. So head round and I'll show you what we're going to have. And I'm really excited. The festival has just been fantastic this trip. I just adore it. The artwork, the performances, and if I'm honest in this video, we've only just scratched the surface. There's plenty more to come. So if you head down to the festival, make sure you check it out. It's just phenomenal. That's so for lunch today, we have the orange chicken with a vegetable spring roll, or an egg roll as we're in the States, and a Lucky Foo Lager pale ale. Looks really, really good. And all on the quick service dining plan. So we've managed to pick a sun trap here. It's good job I've got some sun cream on today. Otherwise I'd be quite pink. Orange chicken was absolutely beautiful. The spring roll or egg roll was divine. 10 out of 10. Absolutely. Portion sizes are enormous. The beer is lovely. They even get a fortune cookie. Like, they don't need to do that. Really, really good. Rack rate, it would have been, I think, $14 for the meal, and I'm sure it was under 10 for the beer. So even at rack rate, $14 for that huge portion is more than sort of getting money's worth. So 10 out of 10 would definitely recommend. Really, really would. As the weather improves, the chalk artists are back out. And look at this guy, he's doing it with VR. That's really, really cool. I'd love to see what he's looking at.
It's just phenomenal that we're doing this.
Talented was he. Just stumbled across. He was just doing a show and creating artwork, painting Tinkerbell. Absolutely incredible, and really enjoyed it. We stood there about 20 minutes to be fair, even though it was literally a couple of seconds on here. To finish the day, we are heading on to Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. Place your bets of what song we're going to get below. I will let you know. And that's going to finish off our Epcot day. Well, our Epcot 2 days at festivals. I just can't believe what an incredible 2 days it's been, and also what a difference in the weather. Just phenomenal. So Guardian's done absolutely incredible. Love that ride. We got Disco Inferno, which is my absolute favourite. It's probably my least favourite, but a good track, because I don't know the words, that's my problem. So we are just waiting for the sun to go down now, because we'd like to see these shows, because we've got Rainbow Connections on Spaceship Earth. So we was originally going to come back to see this, but because we've had so much fun and the day's gone on, we're hanging fire. Why would we not? So we might as well see it to finish it, and we can share it with you. So we'll just hang fire until the sun goes down, which is about 30 minutes time. In the meantime, we're going to grab a drink somewhere, so if we do, I'll show you. So we just decided to join the walk-up list for the bar at Space 220. We've not been in this trip, so we thought we'd give it a go. It was about a 30-minute wait, but they was quoting about an hour and a half, so please don't say that it's a good idea, but it's worth an ask, should you wish to. So we've got our little boarding card. We're waiting to go 2,200 miles up into the sky and have a drink within the stars. We are absolutely crushing it today. This is the longest park day I've done in years. So we'll head up and then we'll check out the shows.
Initiating in 3, 2, 1, lift off.
Here we go. You're riding aboard the Mark V Stellarator, the latest in space elevator engineering.
And here we are.
Thank you so much. What's that last name?
222 miles at 10,000 miles an hour.
Last name?
And welcome to space. It is one of the funnest restaurants that there is. And for drinks wise, I have gone for the black old fashioned. Love a black old fashioned in here. It's really nice. This is the view of the bar. We are going to enjoy. Really good bartender as well here with Chris. So you can see the view. I've just come to the end, but look at the view of Earth. What an amazing view. It's such a cool bar. Definitely visit if you can. Back down to Earth now. I'm not giving an extensive tour, but just a bit of a flavour of what it is while we were visiting. But I do have a vlog from a couple of years ago with a full review of the sit-down meal as well at Space 220, so it's definitely worth checking out if you just give it a search should you wish to. But we're going to go down and see the show on Spaceship Earth now, because it should be dark. And we're out, and look at Spaceship Earth all lit up. She looks incredible. We're going to get a spot and watch the shows, and I'll show you some clips, but Spaceship Earth is my favourite icon by a long way, and just looks stunning every single night. Okay, we've got our spot. We're stood by the curb with a beautiful view of Spaceship Earth behind me. We're ready for the shows. 2 shows, there's a Figment and Kermit's Rainbow Connection. So, and look at the fountain. I just love Epcot at night. I love Epcot, but I love Spaceship Earth at night. This is it's just amazing. So we're going to stake our spot and wait for the show to start. That we're heading out of the park. What a 2 days it's been, and I have to say, you have to finish your day at the festival with the show on Spaceship Earth. Both shows fantastic. Rainbow Connections is my favourite. It was before and it is again. Thank you very much for watching. If I'm going to give a top tip, I would say the beer flight from Deco Delights was the highlight of my visit. Has to be. It was just a great flight. Other than that, thank you very much for watching. Next week, I don't know where we'll be next week. There's plenty more to come. We have Magic Kingdom to come, Animal Kingdom, Hollywood Studios, a DVC event, as well as the ultimate drinking challenge of drinking around the world here back at Epcot with 11 drinks in 11 different countries. So I will see you guys next week. Bye.